What's up, people? Welcome back to Invest with T Claus. My name is Tevi, and this channel is dedicated to my investment journey, along with coverage on crypto, Tesla, Neo, Virgin Galactic, and ChargePoint. Come for the information and stay for the perspective. It was just a couple of weeks ago that I first introduced you to my Metasaur NFT. In the same video, I discussed Polkadot with its short and long-term potential. At the time, I told you that Polkadot was on the verge of putting in a new all-time high. Well, that has now come to pass. It got as high as $55.13 before settling at the time of the recording to $54.16 for a weekly gain of 34%. I'll link the Polkadot video here if you missed it. That should give you a good sense of why I believe Polkadot can realistically double from current level to reach above $100 per token. But let's get back to the NFT topic. I went from being one who really didn't understand what was the appeal of an NFT to finding myself telling my dad how excited I was about my Metasaur, to which he responded, I still don't get it. His reason being that you can technically take a picture or a screenshot of my Metasaur and you too can use it as a profile picture or background. One could argue that it's really no different than the picture I took of Mona Lisa here when I was in Paris. That said, for collectors, a picture of the original isn't as valuable as the original itself. And so, as much as in 2020 the market finally realized that EV were here to stay, 2021 is the year where the market is coming to realization that crypto is an asset class and is also here to stay. Well, I'm predicting that 2022 will be the year that the market embraces NFTs and the Metaverse. Crypto, NFT, and the Metaverse, in my opinion, are closely related. And so in today's video, I'll go over what an NFT is, what makes them special, why you want to pay attention to this trend, and finally, where I think it's all going. Drop the video an early like if you haven't already, and I would recommend watching all the way through so that you get the full thought process behind this. All right, let's get into it. NFT stands for non-fungible token. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are crypto assets based on blockchain technology. However, unlike other cryptocurrencies, NFTs have a unique value proposition. When you think of fungible tokens, think of something that's virtually identical with the same value. For example, if you and I had an Ethereum token in our respective wallets, they would have the exact same value. And if we swap them, they would still be worth the same, minus, of course, the transaction fees for completing the transaction, but you get what I'm saying. Most NFTs today are based on the Ethereum blockchain, but the reality is, as long as you have smart contract functionality, you can create an NFT. And the reason Solana and Polygon have seen so much growth in the past year is because of the DeFi and NFT boom on their respective blockchain. So at the most simplistic level, a non-fungible token is a digital asset that has unique attributes encoded into them using smart contract functionality. Because they live on the blockchain, they can be traced accurately, proving authenticity and ownership of the digital item. For example, you can buy the skateboard NFT, which comes with a signed physical board. And so if you were to sell it later, the associated smart contract would be transferred to the new owner, and they would be able to authenticate the associated board to confirm it's not a replica. But what makes NFTs special? Besides the scarcity and the traceability aspect, it is the flexibility and versatility that they offer their creators. It can be as basic as taking a picture with your phone, then utilizing an NFT generating app or using a marketplace like OpenSea to upload the picture onto the blockchain and turn it into an NFT. Kind of like this one here that I did just to try it out. On the flip side, NFTs can be as intricate as a full feature movie like Zero Contact with Anthony Hopkins. This was the first movie of its kind released as an NFT. You now have Warner Bros. Taking advantage of blockchain technology to release and promote the Matrix Resurrection movie that is to be released on November 30th. They will be releasing a collection of avatar-type NFTs with a red versus blue pill feature. If you choose the blue pill, your avatar character will remain in the Matrix, but if you go with the red pill, your avatar transforms into a resistance fighter. And that's a pretty cool feature. This offers new ways for fans to interact with their favorite movie franchise and in a way own a collectible piece of it in a digital form. Another example I can give you for a different application of NFTs is my Metasaur. The team behind it released a collection of 10,000 unique Metasaurs. Yes, they are all T-Rex, but the way the various features, traits from clothing, backgrounds, color, eye features, headgear, etc. are incorporated make each one unique with some more rare than others, right? But it's not just about the original NFT release. The roadmap that a project sets can be just as equally important, and the perks that comes with owning the particular NFT vary, right? So that combination is ultimately what attracts some people to certain projects and ultimately forming a community around it. Again, if we take the example of the Metasaur collection, you can see by their roadmap that the goal here is to release a play-to-earn game, which should be released around November 30th. Being part of the community and holding a Metasaur gives you early access to future NFT projects they'll release as they expand the Metasaur brand and the ecosystem around it. The reason you want to pay attention to this trend is because it goes beyond the gaming and movie categories, which are huge to begin with in their own right. That concept expands to fashion, art, music, collectibles, avatar for social media and work. It all leads back to the metaverse, essentially turning the internet into a space where your digital self can go. While Facebook, now rebranded to Meta, is focused on the social aspect of the metaverse with aspiration to incorporate work, Microsoft just announced that they are bringing the metaverse to your workplace and are helping reimagine working remotely. This isn't 5 to 10 years out. No, this is next year in the first half of 2022 through new features that they'll be rolling out to Teams. Microsoft will use AI technology to listen to the person's voice and use that to animate their avatar. As people are increasingly connecting remotely, the ability to meet in a digital space or metaverse can and will help people connect in a more interactive way. That's the goal here. I'll link the full announcement to the Facebook and Microsoft approach to the metaverse, and you can go watch that on your own. It's pretty interesting. If you think about it, artists and creators use NFTs to connect directly with their fan base. Corporations like McDonald's and Disney use NFTs as a marketing tool to attract and retain new generations of customers who value digital assets, maybe even more than the physical ones. The use of blockchain technology and interoperability will allow you as the owner of an NFT to make it part of your digital identity, right? And that's going to be in a metaverse. You'll be able to bring it with you wherever you go. And what's exciting to me, which is pretty small, but in a not so distant future, I may be able to bring my Metasaur as an avatar to work on Halloween, right? So instead of physically dressing up as a dinosaur like I did here, I will be able to just be my avatar at work. And that is just one of the many possibilities that are out there, right? I mean, you can extrapolate and go further out. There's so many use cases that this is pretty exciting, and you can tell that I'm pretty jazzed about it. The bottom line, and perhaps the most important part of this video, is this. Whether it be NFTs or the metaverse, none of it is possible without the advent of blockchain technology, smart contracts, and interoperability. Crypto platforms like Ethereum, Polkadot, Polygon, and Solana underpin it all, right? So in the end, where this is all going in my mind is that most things that you own in the metaverse will be an NFT. Most things that you own in the physical world will have an NFT counterpart or representation so that you can bring it to the metaverse. And something like a loyalty or reward program, for example, will likely make use of an NFT as well. So as far as I'm concerned, NFTs are here to stay. So with that said, investing in the underpinning technology, I'd say is a smart move, which is why I'm investing into crypto. And on that note, I'll leave it here for today. Not sure if that was enough to move the needle in my dad's mind, but either way, I hope this gave you guys a new perspective on why NFTs matters. If it did, make sure to drop the video a like and share with others who you think could benefit from it. For my newcomers, subscribe and don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future content just like this. As a reminder, I post every Sunday and now also one additional video in week for more crypto-focused content. Thank you for watching, stay humble, hustle hard, and I'll see you in the next one.